Hi everyone, hope you're well. This is it's the 30th of July 2022, the time I'm recording this, probably posting this just after midnight on the 14th. And I am sweating buckets. I cannot deal with this heat. Is global warming real? Maybe. Some people say it's not, but it feels like it right now. Anyway, we're here to discuss why Rishi Sunak will not be the next British Prime Minister. Now, my last video concerned whether Nadhim Zahawi or Sajid Javid would become Britain's first Muslim Prime Minister. That is not going to happen now. Sajid Javid didn't get the votes required to enter the race, and Nadhim Zahawi didn't get enough votes at the first round of the Tory vote to progress to the next stage. So, we're now down to 6 candidates. The frontrunner is still currently Rishi Sunak. He's gotten the most votes, you can see there, 88. But this video is going to talk why he won't he won't become Prime Minister. It's not going to happen, and here's why. So when Sunak was Chancellor a couple of years ago, he came up with the scheme Eat Out to help with businesses during the COVID pandemic, get people out eating, subsidise their food. This led to a huge increase in COVID cases. This has got to be a clear negative for him. I mean, it's quite moronic looking back at it. He incentivised people to go out and eat at a time the COVID pandemic was at its height, so we didn't really know what was going on. That's clearly got to be a negative. People don't forget that sort of stuff, especially if people who got COVID at the time. Just like Boris Johnson, he was also fined over the Partygate scandal. I mean, that's a big negative for him. Boris, it wasn't the final nail in the coffin for Boris, but it was all but the final nail. The Chris Pincher stuff pushed him over the edge, but it's another clear, people were missing out on loved ones, dying in hospital, couldn't see their family, couldn't see their friends, locked inside their houses. And, you got these elites like Boris Johnson, Rishi Sunak, just not even taking the rules seriously. The rules they set, just taking no notice of them, just having a good laugh and a drink. It's not good. A big negative for a Tory politician is this video, which has resurfaced of him about 20 years ago when he was a young man. I think it's quite harsh, this one, because he was only probably in his early 20s at the time. I think it was back in 2001. I want to play the clip in a second, where he makes comments he has no working class friends, and he sort of makes a sort of face like, of course I don't have working class friends. So, for a Tory politician, working class people have certain views of the Tories. It's not going to be good for him, this one. But I think it's harsh. It's 20 years old, but, have a look and see what you think.
I have friends who are aristocrats, I have friends who are upper class, I have friends who are, working class, but I'm not working class. But I mix and match, and then I go to see kids from an inner city state school and tell them, to apply to Oxford.
Now, all of these problems put together are an issue, clearly, for Rishi Sunak. But if he had the charisma of Boris Johnson and was going for this leadership bid now, if he had his charisma, whatever you think of Boris Johnson, he is a funny bloke. He make you laugh, whether it's the Japanese boy playing rugby, or if when he came down the zip line on the 2012, he's just a funny guy. No one can deny it. Love him or hate him. Sunak's not got that. The bloke's not as charismatic. So essentially, he could have done all these things and still got away with it if he was a bubbly personality. He's not. And that's not to say that any of these other Tory frontrunners are charismatic either. It's just he's not, and he's got some of these scandals, which maybe, baggage the others don't have, so that's going to be a problem for him. But the biggest reason Sunak is not going to win this race is because of the Tory members. I think he may well be very popular. Well, he clearly is popular amongst Tory MPs. He's won the first round. He got over 80 MPs voting for him. He's not going to win the Tory membership. A poll came out today and puts him at a dismal figure. Others are way above him. Liz Truss, Penny Mordaunt, they're far above him. So if it's down to him and one of them, he's just not going to win. That's the main view. So he can be as popular with the MPs as possible. It's not going to be enough for him to win. And that's why he won't be the next Prime Minister. So that's my prediction. He will finish second. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you've not done so already. Give it a like and subscribe. Many thanks. Bye.